and welcome to Dabbling in Journals and this week's bullet journal video in my traveller's notebook in the camel colour, and I'm using a lightweight insert. And I started March with a sort of yellow and green theme. I doodled this little fairy, but then I found this beautiful fairy card and that sort of inspired me to think about possibly doing a watercolour painting of a fairy. Now I haven't done it yet, but I have made a start. So I've chosen this photograph of my granddaughter for my reference image, and I was thinking about how I could use this pose to do a fairy. So I just did like a little thumbnail sketch, which is just like a plan for the painting. So I will have the figure here and then the wings here, which I think will be the really fun thing to do in watercolour. Haven't yet decided what kind of background to do, so I need to just research that a little bit because I'm not that skilled with watercolour. And then I've done a preliminary sketch. I mean, it doesn't need to look exactly like her because it's a sort of fictional painting of a fairy, so I don't have to worry about it looking exactly like her, but I do want the proportions to be believable. So I've done a little sketch. So this week I want to get that onto some watercolour paper and make a start on the actual painting now that it's all planned out. So I'll let you know next week how that goes. Last week my focus of the week was this card, which is the Six of Cups, and this card is all about goodwill, innocence, childhood and so on. I think last time I picked this card I focused on childhood memories, but given the current situation in the world today, I was thinking about how it is certainly the case that there is violence, anger and mean-spiritedness in the world. It's sad but true. We're very aware of this at the moment as the war rages in the Ukraine. So many people on both sides are suffering. Many, if not most, are innocent. They're innocent casualties of violence they didn't cause. So I thought that was a good thing to reflect on in terms of innocence. But I also think it's important to remember that there is much goodwill and caring in the world. There are lots of charities working really hard, tirelessly, to provide aid to people that are suffering as a result of war, amongst other things. Obviously, there's lots of different ways in which people need help and for a variety of different reasons. And of course there are individual people who risk their lives to help strangers in a crisis. Now I'm not suggesting that the goodwill balances out the violence and the meanness and the anger that's in the world. I just think that we need to focus on both of those things. So my focus this week has been thinking about what can I do? What can I personally do to help? And I have PTSD. I can't go rushing out offering my services to anybody. I would be no use whatsoever to anyone. But there are things that I can do. And one of the things I thought about was that it's important for me to remain as well informed as possible about the conflict and to be very cautious about information spread on social media. So for example, I'm not going to make any factual claims here on this channel about what's going on in Europe at the moment. But I'm really careful to make sure that when I see information, I want to know what's going on, but I want to know that my sources are reliable. Now, another easy thing to do that I can personally do to help is donate money. And my partner has already done that on behalf of our family, but it's something that you can do to help people when they're in crisis. And they're innocent, you know, it's not their fault. There's children, it's just awful. It's so sad. And finally, I thought, well, I do have a voice. I can sign petitions. I can write to politicians. As I said, I'm not going to share my views on my channel. That's not the purpose of this channel. But if you've got any other ideas or what, just sort of generally about what people can do to help others in a crisis, then do let me know in the comments. And let us hope that this crisis is resolved as soon as possible. Right, that's a bit down and depressing, isn't it? But that's what's going on in the world. Now, on my next page, I've just been thinking about goodwill, how we can help people in a crisis. Now, on this page, I am going to be decorating with some beautiful happy mail that was sent to me by my very dear friend Mary in America, who I met through this channel. and she sent me a lovely happy mail, which I have a video unboxing it on my channel, and I want to use some of it today in my journal, and that will remind me of the kindness and goodwill that there is in the world during this difficult time. Okay, now I want a sort of green, and look at this, I was doing a green and yellow colour scheme and she sent me all these lovely sort of greeny coloured papers, so I'm thinking I can use some of these. I really like that. That's not green though, is it? I wonder if I could put something green over the top. Or that one maybe. Let's have a look. What have we got in here? There's some bits of vellum. Have I got any that have got... Do you know what to pick? Look, there's so many. That's nice. That's got more of a yellowy look, hasn't it? Oh, that's the same one in a vellum. Oh, I like how that looks. Let's go with those two. And then we've got some really pretty bird stickers, which there are some that are green and yellow, so I might be able to make use of those. Or there's these ones. These are really nice too, aren't they? Okay, let's get sticking. Let's get sticking. So I'm just going to start by distressing my page a little bit with my usual Gathered Twigs ink from Tim Holtz. And I'm going to distress my little bit of paper. And glue it onto my page. And then I'm going to layer over that vellum. That looks really nice. And there we go. And a bit little bird nest. That's very spring-like, isn't it? Is it spring, the bird's nest, I assume? There we go. And then I want to put a little bit of washi tape, I think, down on this side. And I'll add a little bit of yellow just to pull in that sort of muted yellow that I've got over there. And I might pip a bit of yellow. What would look nice? I'll pop a little bit there and there. And then perhaps one more bird sticker. And I'm going to go for this one, look, that's got the yellow and the green in it. Is that a sticker or is it a ribbon? I don't know. I think it might be a ribbon. Let's see. Get some scissors. Or is it just a washi sticker? I don't know. I just don't know. I think it's just a sticker. I thought it was a ribbon, but I think it's a sticker. I don't know. Anyway, that looks really pretty. Okay. On this page, I want to plan out my meals for the week. So I'm just going to pick a pen that I think will look nice. and write some days in. So let's go with Monday. There we go. And now I just need to decide what I'm going to cook. And I decided that I want to sort of do my planning of my meals and then do my shopping midweek, because I was having it come on the weekend, and it's a bit of a nuisance having it come at the weekend when you want to be doing other things rather than waiting in for a grocery delivery. So I'm going to try a slightly different system this week. So I'm going to order my groceries to come on Wednesday, which means I'm not in any rush to plan those meals yet, but I need to do it when I order the groceries, obviously. So on Monday we're going to have Thai noodles, because I've already got everything I need to make that particular dish. And I think on Tuesday we're going to have a chickpea and coconut dal. So those two I know, and then when I do my shopping I can fill in the rest and decide what I'm going to have for the rest of the week. And I'm going to use a yellow pen here to put in my sweet treat. I do like to make the boys a sweet treat each week. So a cake or a dessert or something like that. So I'm going to pop that there. And I just wanted to use one of my new stamps that Mary sent to me. And this one, which says Sweet Friend, I think would be perfect. I'm going to pop it there. So I'm just going to get a little bit of yellow. So this is Distress Oxide in Mustard Seed. And let's try this new stamp for the first time. Hope it comes out. So I'm going to pop it there. Perfect. Really pleased. Oh, she is a sweet friend. Send me such lovely things. Right. So that's my meal plan page started. And now I want to do my actual planning for the week. So how shall we decorate this page? Let's take some paper. Got that really nice olivey green. Might try that one. And some other bits of paper. I want that bit. Let's see. That's just my blotting paper. Right, let me... Just going to find my ruler. I've given my dogs some chews. Can you hear them chewing in the background? I hope not, because it'd be a bit gross. I don't think my microphone picks up everything. Let's hope not. So let's go for... I'm eyeballing it today. 1, 2... Okay. And let's see what the dates are going to be. I put this little pretty yellow bow that Mary sent me into my monthly just to make it easier to find, which is working really well. And the week starts on the 7th. So let's just write the days in. There we go. And I'm going to put a little bit of paper at the top just to make a simple collage-y type decoration. And I'm going to choose another one of these stickers. I think that little, is it a blue tit? I'm going to put that one. Okay, and I want to do some boxes for my to do and to buy. So I'm just going to draw them in this week. Ooh. Got ink all over me. I'm going to do my favourite decoration, which is just to make it look like a spiral notepad. And some more washi tape. So this is very much more green than yellow, isn't it, at the moment? Let's pop in a bit of yellow. And then also in the stamp set Mary sent me were these really cute little butterflies. So I think I'm going to stamp some of those around my page. Oops. Oh, it still worked. And then this one. 3 is always a nice number to decorate things in, isn't it? There. So that just adds a little bit of brightness, and I think I'm going to go back with this one and pop it here, I think. There. And maybe one more up here. Okay, so added some nice yellow to my page. And I don't have very much to plan out this week because my daughter, who is expecting a baby, her baby is due on Wednesday. So I'm going to put baby due. Now, I don't really want to make any appointments because I don't know when I'll be needed, because she may have it any day this week or one day next week or whatever. So let me think. I still should put in piano, and we have a school pickup to do this week from the school play rehearsal. It's our turn. And then we've got karate, and we've got dance and dance. My sister is coming on Sunday, which is wonderful. So I haven't seen her for a little while because my eldest dog was in heat and her dog is male. So for obvious reasons, they couldn't be together. Okay, and do I have anything else this week? Let's just check. There's my little bow. There it is. No, I haven't booked in anything. So I have some time. I want to finish my watercolour painting. I'm going to have a go at doing that tomorrow, because I've done my planning today, Sunday this week, because I didn't have much to plan. So I'm going to have a go at my watercolour painting of my fairy. I should imagine that will probably take 2 days, because you have to wait between each layer for it to dry, so it does take a little while, but it'll be really fun. And then I want to do a video of my memory keeping journal, because I haven't shared that for a while and I love it. So I'll perhaps do that on Thursday. I may well spend some time with my daughter at the beginning of the week, but I'll wait and see how she is as to whether she wants company or whether she wants to just chill by herself. That will be entirely up to her. So yeah, I don't have, oh, I do need to do some shopping because as I said earlier, I haven't. So let's do that. I think I should do that tomorrow or even this afternoon, is at least book the shopping. So book, I'll put it in my to-dos actually. My pen's just stopped working. Book groceries. Mustn't forget that. That would be sad if we had nothing to eat. And on my to-buy list, my granddaughters are going off on a school trip. They are doing lots of outdoor pursuits. I think they're staying for about 5 days, and I want to get them some waterproof coats because they're going to be canoeing and all kinds of things, and I think waterproof coats, not showerproof but really waterproof, would be really good for them. So I want to get that this week sorted, or at least sourced or whatever. So that's my little planning for the week. Where's my karate stamp? I have a desire to put my karate stamp on here. Aha. I'm going to do that in green because I've got quite a lot of yellow on the page already. So here's my little karate stamp. I do love that. Okay. And I need to get some more stamps, don't I, for things. For things, I don't know what. I need a teddy bear one for there. I need to get a little teddy bear stamp. Okay, so that's my week planned out, and then all that remains for me to do, because I don't want to do any more planning, I want to leave everything open and ready for the big arrival. So all I need to do now is pick my card for my focus of the week, and let's see. I'm still using my fairy cards, my Hidden Realm tarot cards, and let's see which card I'm going to pick and focus on for this week. And of course, as soon as I can get my hands on the new baby, I will introduce him to you. There we go. Nice shuffle cards. I want a green and yellow one this week. Green and yellow, please. Let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3, go. Ooh, the 9 of Pentacles. I think I've had her before. I'm not sure. That's actually quite a sort of autumnal wintry card, isn't it? Not really a spring card, because there's a robin in it. At least in the UK, robins are here in the winter. So, what shall I use? Shall I go with this olivey colour again? That's nice. Oh, and a little bit of Mary's green would be a good idea. Let's have a look. There's so many to choose from. I'm going to get paralysed in indecision. Oh, I think that looks quite nice. That green is the right kind of green, isn't it? Well, that one. I like that one. Oh, I don't know. I think I'm going to go with that one because the roses, I think, are more summery. So I'm just going to rip a little piece of this one. And oh, I've only got a square. I just want to I'm just taking some forest moss distress ink, and I'm going to just distress the edge of the paper that I've just torn. And I think I'll also just quickly distress the edges in the green too. There we go. I think I'm going to put, which order? I think something like that would be nice. Or should I do it down here? No, I want to do it here for a change. And I only put just a few dabs of glue because I kind of like it sticking up and so on. Piece there. And a piece down there. Okay, and then I want a sticker. Perhaps I'll stick that a little bit more. And I put the stickers that Mary sent to me in this little envelope just so that I would keep them all together. Let's see if there's anything that would be good. Oh, look at that. That is a very famous painting by Klimt called The Kiss. That'd be quite nice. Or maybe the mushrooms would go better with the colours on her dress. I think we'll go with the mushrooms. I do love mushroom stickers so much. Oh, and a lovely vellum one, look, it's a lovely vellum one. I love vellum stickers. So delicate. They just kind of blend into the page, don't they? That looks really pretty. That's going to look nice with that card. And then I may put something in the bottom, I might not. We'll wait and see until I've done my reflection and my writing. And so I think that's all I'm going to do for this week. I have half a meal plan, which I shall finish off when I actually order my groceries. I have planned out my week, and I've got spaces for my to-dos and my to-buys, and I've got a place to do my focus for the week, and I'm planning to do a watercolour painting and make a video of my memory keeping journal. And so thank you very much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye.